Justice D Y Chandrachud भारत के 50वें चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया बन गए हैं and we are here to discuss some of his landmark judgments that makes him nothing less than a superhero of justice. Chandrachud, जिनका कहना है कि dissent is the safety wall of a democracy, is a prominent free speech advocate and he has delivered some of the most progressive judgments in recent times. From decriminalizing homosexuality to right to privacy, here is the list of some of the remarkable judgments passed by the 50th Chief Justice of India, Justice D Y Chandrachud. Extending the benefits of the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act to unmarried and single women. This year in September, the historic judgment changed the 51-year-old restrictive abortion law and allowed unmarried and single women to access safe and legal abortion care on par with their married counterparts. Chandrachud has been hailed for his pro-women, pro-choice stand on abortion और इस judgment पर उनका कहना था that law should not be based on patriarchal principles. He even made a remark in the judgment recognizing marital rape as an offense, which has not happened before. Right to privacy. In 2017, privacy was recognized a fundamental right guaranteed by the Constitution. Since then, the fundamental right to privacy has been cited as precedent in various landmark judgments, such as the decriminalization of homosexuality. In 2018, the 158-year-old colonial law under Section 377 of the IPC was abolished. Chandrachud's 181-page order was the longest amongst his peers on the bench. It said that history owes an apology to the LGBTQIA+ community and said that criminalizing sexual acts between consenting adults, whether homosexual or heterosexual, is unconstitutional. Sabrimala Temple case. In 2018, this landmark judgment was made where Chandrachud said that restricting women of menstruating age from entering the temple is a form of untouchability. That the religion cannot be a cover to deny women the right to worship, and to treat women as children of a lesser god is to blink at constitutional morality. Hadia marriage case. Same year, the Supreme Court set aside a Kerala High Court order annulling the marriage of Hadia to Shafeen Jahan, whom she had married after converting to Islam. Hadia was placed in her father's custody by the High Court after he had said that he feared for her well-being. इस पर जस्टिस चंद्रचूड़ का कहना था कि अगर हाई कोर्ट को लगता है कि 24-year-old Hadia is weak and vulnerable, capable of being exploited, then the High Court has lost sight of the fact that she is capable of taking her own decisions and is entitled to the right recognized by the Constitution to lead her life exactly as she pleases. That a marriage between two consenting adults is still a valid marriage, even if a reasonable number of persons disagree with the wedlock. Aadhaar case. In 2019, in a strong dissent, Justice Chandrachud differed with other members of the 5-judge Constitution bench and held Aadhaar to be unconstitutional and violative of fundamental rights, that it poses a great threat to privacy, liberty and autonomy. Ayodhya title dispute. The Supreme Court cleared the way for the construction of a Ram temple at the disputed site in Ayodhya and further directed the centre to allot a 5-acre alternative plot to the Sunni Waqf board for building a mosque. Representation of People's Act case. In 2018, Chandrachud said that the Indian state has no religion, nor does the Constitution recognize any religion as the religion of the state. We are a secular nation in which there is a respect for and an acceptance of the equality between religions. Permanent Commission of Women in Defence Services case. In 2020, the Supreme Court struck down the Army's discriminatory selection criteria for grant of permanent commission to women in defence services. इस discrimination का base था that women officers face greater challenges to fulfill their duties due to their absence during pregnancy, motherhood and domestic obligations towards their children and families. Chandrachud का कहना था that this is a strong stereotype that assumes that domestic obligations rest solely on women. Well, these were some of the exemplary judgments given by Justice Chandrachud in the recent times. They reflect his commitment to the primacy of citizens' fundamental rights. He makes dissenting opinions, gives well-crafted judgments, is empathetic, and puts a constant effort to promote a progressive outlook on women's rights. He is truly the Chief Justice, the superhero of justice that we've all been waiting for. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below and like and share this video.